Hi everyone, my name is Rudrellis, and today I will be telling you about this program that I found back in the 8th grade. It is called the Rites of Passage. This program, they helped me boost up my confidence. Because of this program, I love helping people. This program, they helped me get my first job, and I will be telling you more about it. To start off, what is a rite of passage? So a rite of passage is like a ceremony or ritual from like an individual leaving one group to go to another. It's like a huge it's like a huge change of status in society. It's like, from what I know, it's like a thing back in Africa. Like they leave from one group to go to another. So like, how did it start in Atlantic City? That's where I'm from, Atlantic City, New Jersey. So Atlantic City, they needed a mentoring program for young adults, and Kimberly Dansby, she came up with a 13-week program called Teens in Control. So then in July 1996, Miss Charmaine Gunter-Gary, she is the founder, and she went to a women's conference in Philadelphia, and from that conference, she got some information, and like she just asked Kimberly Dansby to like organize this program for adolescent girls, and just like everything that she got from the conference, incorporated it to what she to this program, and then they got the rites of passage. So then, so their mission statement for the rites of passage program, I'm gonna quote this. So it is the mission of the Atlantic City Rites of Passage Program Incorporated to assist our youth in crossing that bridge from adolescence to young adulthood through recreational, cultural, spiritual, and educational enlightenment. So they will help these young people, young people grow in their spiritual selves, cultural, like in their cultural and educational alignments. It's amazing. So the first rites of passage in Atlantic City was September 11th, 1996. And like I said before, they started this program for girls, adolescent girls. So it was, they started off with 30 girls, and as the program was progressing, they had boys in it too. So the program consisted of 12 workshops, 2 field trips, 1 sleepover, 1 orientation, and 1 crossover. And the crossover I will tell you more about later on. So some of the workshops in the program is like, first they have Who I Am. It's like when these adolescents, they look at who they are and who they want to be later in life, and they just really think about what they want to be. My Body, My Temple is like a personal health and hygiene workshop. Sex, Sense, and Sensibility is like where they introduce the baby, and like they talk about like sex and everything, and like you had to and you get a baby. The baby is like one of those dolls that acts like a real baby. They have like diapers, and they have their little bottle and everything, and like it cries a lot. Wouldn't recommend. So don't get pregnant or anything like that. That was like the point of this baby, to scare you. They also have this program called His Story, Her Story. It's like when you learned about the African heritage and like everything, and like you would take quizzes on that in that workshop, and like whoever wins, like they get a prize at the end. Like every workshop had a game where like each team would win or something, and there's also I Am So Pretty, is learning about your inner beauty and outer beauty. Like you must be as beautiful on the inside as you are on the outside. So at the end, like after all of these workshops, you would have a crossover ceremony, like I mentioned before. So a crossover ceremony is like when you is like your graduation. I graduated class number 32. That was like my first year being in that program. So up to date, they have about 1,500 people, ladies, like young ladies and men who have graduated. When I like class number 34, I finally graduated as junior elder because I've been in the program for so long, and I get to like, and I turn like 18, and I'm like an adult now, so I'm like, I can come back and help them like whenever they need help with anything. So the crossover, it like we would just it's like a whole ceremony where you talk about, like, they have dances, like some people sing, and like it's like it's just a whole party, like where you talk about the things that you've learned throughout the program and everything. It's really amazing. So services that we've done in this program is, like, we cleaned up the Martin Luther King School. The Martin Luther King Jr. complex is in Atlantic City, and there would just be trash around it. Miss Charmaine, she was like, let's do that as like, let's just clean around it, and we did that. Like, each year they would do that. On Christmas, we would go to this veterans place in probably in, like, Egg Harbor Township, and we would go read to them, sing carolings and everything like that. And Thanksgiving, we would have we would make bags of, like, canned food and everything, and we would put things in it, in, like, these bags, and just hand it out to random people who really needs it. And, like, they would just buy things of turkey, and we would just go out at night and just give it to them, like, before Thanksgiving. We also would march on Martin Luther King Day. Because where I used to live at is, like, the Martin Luther King Street, and they would just have from, like, the school all the way down to the boardwalk, just walk, and it's a long walk. Yeah. Volunteer opportunities. There's really not much to volunteer, but it is like, you can volunteer at, like, the trunk or treat. Like, you can come out and give candy out, or for Thanksgiving you can help give canned food so we can give to the people in need, or alumni or elders, they could come back and help the Rites of Passage people, like, if they are short with staff or something. But that's pretty much it. I hope you guys found this very interesting. Rites of Passage really is a big part of my life. They helped me in so many ways, and I'm very, like, forever grateful. That's that. Have a good day.